The Tesla Bot Gen 3 has now been fully validated, and recent updates shared by Elon Musk at Tesla's 2025 annual shareholder meeting confirm that the robot is nearing commercial release. If Tesla's timeline holds, the Gen 3 Optimus could go on sale sometime later this year, marking Tesla's biggest leap yet toward achieving truly human-like hand performance, a capability Musk has emphasized for years. Musk described the scale of Optimus as something unprecedented, even predicting it will surpass the impact of smartphones. Unlike earlier versions that focused mainly on walking, balancing, and environmental recognition, the Gen 3 platform is designed to deliver manipulation skills with superhuman precision. This next step opens the door for high-value applications in healthcare, household work, translation services, and advanced flexible manufacturing, areas where conventional robots have always been limited by their lack of fine motor control. Tesla aims to answer three major questions with Gen 3. Why its manipulation system is being prioritized first, what the robot might cost, and how its capabilities compare to Gen 2. In previous generations, including Gen 1, 2, and 2.5, Tesla concentrated on locomotion and vision, much like they choose specialized batteries for cars based on efficiency and safety. But with Gen 3, Musk is targeting far more: true human-level manipulation. Musk confirmed that the V3 hand goes far beyond the V2 hand currently shown, and even admitted that engineering this hand is the most difficult part of the entire robot, potentially requiring as much as 70% of Tesla's development resources. Although Gen 2 achieved a decent level of dexterity, it wasn't enough for the robot to be reliably useful in medical work, home assistance, or adaptive manufacturing. Leaks suggest that Gen 3 surpasses the limits of Gen 2 with ultra-precise manipulation, durability, and hands capable of working non-stop without tremor or decline in accuracy. Musk knows that many companies can build robots that walk and see, but a hand with 22 degrees of freedom, haptic sensing, and millimeter-level accuracy, without explicit programming, is the real milestone needed for humanoids to replace human labor. This is the foundation of Tesla's strategy. The Optimus Gen 3 must not only lift objects, but manipulate them with human or even superhuman precision. This allows it to deliver medication, assist in medical procedures, support patients, cook, clean, handle laundry, and operate in factories without specialized tooling. Analysts argue that Tesla is aiming for a monopoly by reaching true human-level dexterity, while competitors still prioritize basic motion and perception. Musk's plan positions Gen 3 as a direct participant in the global labor force rather than a customizable robot for narrow jobs. The major economic value Musk refers to comes from robots with hands that can perform nearly any human task. That's why he said V3 represents a completely new level. V2 achieved human-like function, but V3 is designed for superhuman accuracy and reliability, enabling medical precision, hazardous environment work, and 24/7 endurance. This shift turns Optimus from a helpful tool into a high-value economic machine. To get there, Tesla is simplifying the overall robot by using cheaper sensors and mechanical parts, while putting maximum resources into advanced hands and control systems. Gen 3's manipulation system involves multi-joint finger control and advanced haptic feedback, enabling intricate coordination and sensory responses far beyond Gen 2. Early prototypes show superhuman consistency, performing repetitive microtasks without fatigue, executing precision operations, and maintaining perfect timing. This makes Gen 3 capable of tasks that were impossible for Gen 2, giving it real-world usefulness across homes, hospitals, and industries. Musk said that when people see Optimus 3 next year, they will think it looks like a person wearing a robotic suit. Tesla aims to refresh Optimus every year, with Gen 4 expected in 2027 and Gen 5 in 2028. The biggest shock came from Musk's statement that once production surpasses 1 million units per year, the robot's cost could drop to around $20,000. At that price point, households and businesses everywhere could adopt humanoids for industrial labor, healthcare support, hospitality, and elder assistance. Musk also outlined an extraordinary long-term vision: a production line capable of building 1 million robots annually in Fremont, eventually scaling to tens of millions or even 1 billion per year, with potential production on Mars. To support such volume, Tesla will need a massive chip factory, as both robots and self-driving cars depend on high-performance AI chips. Musk believes that AI and robotics could expand the global economy by 10 to 100 times, though such a future also includes challenges in supply chain, security, safety, ethics, and employment. Gen 3's improvements include enhanced durability, fewer mechanical failures, and materials designed for long operational life. Tests show Gen 3 can maintain performance for around 10,000 hours of continuous manipulation, far more than earlier bots that averaged 3,500 to 4,000 hours. The robot also withstands impacts, vibration, and temperatures between 5 degrees Celsius and 85 degrees Celsius, though its manipulation ability drops significantly in extreme cold below minus 20 degrees Celsius. Tesla's new controller gives Gen 3 faster feedback and quicker movement transitions, enabling uninterrupted performance on complex tasks. Although still below theoretical speed limits, Gen 3 is significantly faster and more accurate than Gen 2, helping remove user concerns about reliability in real environments. Tesla has also redesigned the robot's frame, reducing unnecessary components and cutting costs while maintaining precision. Optimus learns differently from traditional robots. Rather than being programmed step by step, it trains in simulation using the sim-to-real method, learning from videos and human demonstrations, practicing in virtual environments, correcting mistakes, and transferring skills into the real world. Over the past year, Tesla has trained Optimus as much as 20 hours per day in Palo Alto, enabling it to learn tasks like preparing food, cleaning, or organizing rooms. With Gen 3 nearing release, the question becomes, how would you use a Tesla bot, and what price would you be willing to pay for one? As the development of Optimus Gen 3 moves forward, the conversation is shifting from curiosity to anticipation, with experts increasingly debating how society will adjust once humanoid robots begin integrating into everyday routines. Much like the early days of smartphones or electric vehicles, people are now wondering how quickly households and workplaces will adopt machines capable of learning, adapting, and performing complex tasks with human-like precision. Tesla insiders suggest that once Gen 3 becomes common, the definition of labor itself could evolve, with repetitive, dangerous, or physically demanding jobs transitioning almost entirely to robots. This shift could free millions of people to pursue higher-level work or creative roles that were previously inaccessible due to economic or time constraints. But alongside the excitement, there's also a growing dialogue about how families will emotionally respond to robotic helpers capable of navigating homes, preparing meals, or assisting elderly relatives with remarkable sensitivity and accuracy. Early testers reportedly described the experience as uncanny, but surprisingly comforting, especially when a robot mimics human gestures naturally rather than moving like a traditional industrial machine. Engineers emphasize that the goal is not to replace social connection, but to support it, with Optimus serving as a tool that gives people more time for meaningful interactions rather than taking them away. As Optimus continues learning through simulation and real-world demonstrations, its cognitive model is expected to evolve rapidly, enabling it to recognize patterns in daily life such as cleaning routines, cooking habits, or personal preferences without being explicitly taught. This adaptive intelligence is one of the reasons analysts believe Tesla will dominate the humanoid industry for years, since few companies possess the massive data infrastructure necessary to train robots at this scale. Still, the path forward is filled with important considerations. Legislators across different countries are already discussing new regulations to ensure robots remain safe, traceable, and ethically aligned with human values. Privacy advocates argue that any robot operating inside private homes must follow strict guidelines regarding data storage and usage, while supporters counter that with proper safeguards, the benefits far outweigh the risks. Whether optimistic or cautious, nearly everyone agrees that once Optimus becomes affordable and reliable enough, the transformation will be irreversible. The introduction of Gen 3 will mark only the beginning of an accelerating cycle in which each new version becomes more capable, more intuitive, and more essential to modern living. Some futurists even predict that in a decade, humanoid robots will become as commonplace as smartphones are today, quietly assisting in millions of homes while shaping the foundation of a new global economy built on automation, creativity, and human-robot collaboration. As for what role Optimus will ultimately play in shaping the future, that answer will likely unfold one how